catching up on some yearly awards while I do this. Patrick Mahomes won MVP. Dan Campbell won Coach of the Year. AFC side, Joe Mixon won it. Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Von Miller. Breece Hall wins Rookie of the Year. Devin Lloyd wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB goes to Patrick Mahomes. Best running back goes to Joe Mixon. Best receiver goes to Christian Kirk. That's not good for us. Tyler Linderbaum is the best O lineman. Von Miller is best defensive lineman. Khalil Mack was the best linebacker. Give me a second. This one, and then upload thumbnail. Jonathan Jones was best defensive back. Best kicker goes to Brett Maher. And here's the NFC. The NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Cooper Kupp. DeAndre Swift was second. Best Defensive Player of the Year goes to Cameron Jordan. Aiden Hutchinson was second. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jameson Williams. Defensive Player of the Year goes to, of course, Aiden Hutchinson. Malcolm Rodriguez came in 7th. Best QB goes to Dak Prescott. Jared Goff's nowhere to be seen, but considering that he threw 20 interceptions, that's to be expected. DeAndre Swift won Best Running Back, of course. Best Receiver goes to Cooper Kupp. Gabe Davis came in 2nd. Best O-Lineman goes to Zach Martin. Frank Ragnow came in 2nd. And Taylor Decker came in 9th. Cameron Jordan won Best Defensive Lineman. Aiden Hutchinson came in 2nd place. And Levi Ozurike came in 9th. Best linebacker goes to Roquan Smith. Best defensive back goes to Amani Oruwariye. As I'm trying to get to Jamie Collins. Give me a second. Jamie Collins. Save that. Go here. Alright. And then Jeff Okudah came in 6th. Best kicker goes to Matt Prater. Michael Badgie came in 3rd. Alright, so we're going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars if you want to look at the playoff brackets. My Rockets suck. Alright. So Jaguars got here by beating the Patriots 48-42, and then they beat the Chiefs 18-6, and then they beat the Jaguars 31-14. And they beat the Titans 31-14. We got here by beating the Cardinals 38-17, then beating the Bucks 34-20, and then we beat the Eagles 66-17. So we have somewhat of things. Hold on, let's see here. Okay. Let me check injuries and then we should be good to go. Injury reports. Nothing for us. The Jaguars have Jamal Agnew, Jordan Smith, Travon Walker, Javon Hargrave, and Andrus Peat all out. So yeah, let's play Super Bowl. Will this be Jared Goff's last stand? Oh, I'm getting tired. I don't want to see Trevor Lawrence ever again. That boy would piss me off.
Tonight, it's the National Football League.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I should have let it play out, but it is what it is.
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one.
All right.
Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. And we will not.
All right, let's see Trevor Lawrence's full stats.
The Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the first over
5,000 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, and 11 picks. Good heavens.
It certainly wasn't the rookie season we expected from Lawrence, but how about his follow-up campaign? He's played Jacksonville to its first Super Bowl ever, and in the process, he's begun to grow into the franchise savior that so many expected him to be.
Yeah, well, let's see how that goes.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones.
Marvin.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Damn, I can't get it. Ah! He was able to get it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to Robinson now on first down.
There we go, Jamie Collins. Nice tackle.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. This complete to Jones. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender.
You hear someone laughing, that's my grandma.
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the
Ah, come on now.
Lawrence there, complete to Robinson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It's like he knows where to throw to before I can even throw it. Before I can even get to him. Ah.
Lawrence.
Ah.
To Christian Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Garbage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down
run.
Right. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
There we go.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand,
oh my God, he just brushed me aside.
Confidence as the game goes on.
The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, could have gone better.
The kick by McManus is good.
All right. So far, so not so good. I'm gonna give 3 points.
3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
And a good effort on the 30 up to the 33. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 7th-year man out of Cal, the top pick back in 2016, Jared Goff.
After watching his former teammates in Los Angeles win it all last season, this has to be an incredibly rewarding moment for Goff. Here he is leading his teammates in Detroit out in the Super Bowl 2 years after being dealt there by the Rams. And for a guy who began his career as a #1 overall pick, he's now the first quarterback to lead the Lions to a Super Bowl appearance.
And he'll manage
This when the Super Bowl go Lions? I hope.
Second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now?
There we go.
Maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know,
Let's win the Super Bowl goal line. Thank you, sports. I appreciate you.
His team was good. If he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Goff throwing complete for Swift. And he's going to be marked down just
Dude, it was so easy. They left him wide open.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Oh my God.
Just did on that play.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Goff on first down.
They blitzed me.
And he's got the tight end Hawkinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
They sent it all out blitz on me.
15 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That was dumb.
Here's Swift. And
And DeAndre Swift gets the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. Detroit leads.
DeAndre Swift, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Don't forget to ask, how you doing sports, man? How you doing sports?
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Jamie Collins with a nice tackle.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Big dum-dum.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take.
Ooh, nice tackle. Jamie Collins again.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh, come on now.
By his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first
So dumb.
down.
So dumb.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Aiden Hutchinson with the sack.
Too strong. Down he goes. Aiden gets it. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
He's so good, Aiden Hutchinson is. It's ridiculous.
Took a nice step forward, and how about it? Backwards after that play. They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Kirk complete.
Couldn't get any pressure on him.
Another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. It's a close game here early on. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here.
Nice combined tackle.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence.
Oh, dropped. Nice pass break up to Sean Elliott.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 8 yards.
Hey, I don't care.
Down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now Lawrence shreds him with a stiff arm.
Damn it.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
That's his first.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Touchdown. Zay Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have regained the lead. McManus's point after is good.
We had multiple chances to get off that field.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now. So trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense,
Jared.
but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
They'll try and run here with Swift. They find some open field here. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Go off a handoff here to Swift. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Buying time to his left. That
Nah, just
taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage,
yeah.
but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Okay.
He's going to have a Lions first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy.
Never made this Super Bowl. This is cool. Yeah.
Counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
I'm just gonna throw this away. Oh.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, caught time, and
damn it.
throwing it away was his best option.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Oh, come on.
Down that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break the pass up.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys.
No, can we stop them? Like, can we force a punt here?
Miss an extra point. I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal, because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT.
Oh, come on now.
Different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more. People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
That's out wide here for Robinson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up.
If it's a run, it's a run.
Lawrence on 3rd down. That's gonna be
Come on, man. We gotta get pressure into there, man.
as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So dumb. They're converting every 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Oh my God.
By Jones.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Lawrence hit and the ball is
Oh, thank God.
offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now
Whew.
down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Goff finding Hockenson there for the Lion first. Out of the gun, Goff.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Jared, you gotta hit that.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On second down, Swift. And he gets it down to the 32. 70 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator,
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay.
You don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Gabriel Davis, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that
there we go.
Gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
They got 45 seconds to get like a field goal or something.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Ooh, man.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he takes us beyond the 35.
Well, this took 55 seconds.
11 yards for number 11. So from the 36
a lot.
Now, 1st and 10. Lawrence.
Ah.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end.
Okay.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence.
Ah.
This one is incomplete.
Hughes.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's
No, get him. Get him.
Work,
Thank you.
it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man is
Just get him.
complete.
Oh, thank God.
He's gonna be taken down just
Whew.
shy of the 35. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Well, that was a
And to
quick.
call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And they'll start
Well, she does have the key.
just across
How she got out of here?
Nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered,
Oh my God, that boy came out of nowhere.
for this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid effort.
No, come on now.
They can do exactly that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Oh, face mask. Okay.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. Out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Got it.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Amon St. Brown touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Let's go.
27 yards. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25.
Why is she trying to give away my cabinet, dude?
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit right than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think
Gotcha again.
at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Don't need
Oh, I'm doing a press. Let's see what happens.
We're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll be brought down right at the 30.
Captain Kirk.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And
Ah.
time, here's Kirk. And they get him down.
Trying to make a tackle, man.
Across the 40-yard line. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And to throw again is Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37.
Damn, Marvin Jones killing us, man.
Here's the option going right. That's a strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
There we go. Jamie Collins with a nice tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Complete to Jones. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They'll run with Robinson.
Gotcha again.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Again, it'll be
gotcha again.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Gotcha.
He's gonna go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Michael Brockers gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also fourth down now. The kick by McManus is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I loved one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Goff, and he fires one incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Right side to Wilkes. They'll get it inside the 20.
Oh, please.
And receivers love slant routes.
There you go.
Because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
All right.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles.
Oh, Mike. Mike. Mike.
Right here, right now.
Yeah, now they get a final chance to get out of this situation.
Mike.
They also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, I thought I was going to get Alex Overwhelming.
Taken in by his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As you know, so many
I'm going to send a blitz. I'm going to see what happens.
Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
Was the hitch route.
Oh, no.
The hitch route.
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Just 1 more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another.
Ah, shook me on my boots.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Jones has it. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Ah, damn it.
And he gets it
They caught me with that one.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll run again here with Robinson, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That's a really nice job by them.
Oh, for real?
Blitz,
all right.
Protecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little
there we
bit
go.
high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Ah, they had him.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Alright, we got 9 minutes left. We have an 11-point lead. Okay, that was the worst return we've had.
Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
We're going to try chewing some clock.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And Goff picks up the 1st down and then wisely slides to the ground to avoid the contact. A nice pickup there.
There we go.
10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to staff the line of scrimmage, What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Nah, people open, I know.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and
I'm
the
aware.
result is a first down.
Wasted like 2 minutes on this drive. Perfect. Ooh.
Swift.
Damn.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gabe Davis has like 2 catches for a touch, 1 for touchdown, 1 for no.
Back to the running game with Swift. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
He has 3 catches, 35 yards.
Swift going to try up the middle.
Damn. Is that low?
Get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Alukun? That boy fast, dude.
Ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
That boy fast, dude. Jesus.
Some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he's got it. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And
2 to Gabe Davis. So what you're gonna do if you win the Super Bowl? I'm gonna continue playing until Madden 24 comes out. Might as well.
Until it's over, because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to
I'm gonna keep playing.
They knew they had to stop them on that drive.
But of course, Jared Goff might be getting, traded away.
Exactly right. You can see them sag on their
Unfortunately.
And I think this one might just be over.
I think I'm gonna trade Jared Goff. Trying to make things harder on myself. Put in Kellen Mond.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence finds his tackle.
I was kind of hoping that if I hit it, if I hit him, he would have, if they get the first down running, they get the first down running.
You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Oh!
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Deshaun Elliott.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers. started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100
I remember that one.
right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. And the pressure gets there.
Who's your Super Bowl MVP, guys?
And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Aiden Hutchinson bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Let me know who's your
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
Let me know who's your guys' Super Bowl MVP in the comments.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence.
Just make the tackle.
Ingram is tied in. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the gun, here's Swift. He stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now it's Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew.
How does Sean Elliott win the Super Bowl MVP? How does that make sense? Does Sean Elliott win Super Bowl MVP? That boy got 1 pick 6. So dumb to me. So dumb. Oh, thanks, Sports. I'm thinking we should probably get rid of Jared Goff after this season, though. honestly. Yeah, let's see the box score. We win 45-20. It was actually a closer game than one would presume. DeAndre Swift played phenomenal. Jamison Williams had 2 catches, but for 66 yards. Amon St. Brown had 4 catches, 56 yards. Gabe Davis had 4 catches for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns. Aiden Hutchinson had like 3 sacks. Deshaun Elliott had 4 tackles and an interception. Don't know how he won the Super Bowl MVP. Jared Goff threw 4 touchdown passes, but it is what it is. Head coach. Alright, Matt Rule got fired. Pete Carroll retired, and apparently the Broncos head coach is now a Seattle Seahawks, so we'll see how that happens. I have 40 upgrade points, which I'm going to use. Probably towards helping them get their stuff up. There we go. Yeah. I do like my corners playing man. All I need now is 24 more, and then I can do that. Then I'm going to help him up. So let's get into at least re-sign players, and then we'll do the off-season probably at a later day. But hey, we played pretty good. We played probably the best football we've played. I just learned how to play the game a little bit better. It took a while to adjust. Then when you realize you play with DeAndre Swift, Jesus. Levis wins the Heisman? That's crazy. Upgrade players. Gabe Davis. I'll do this for you. Oh, we got 1+ speed and +2 catching. Phenomenal. Jamison Williams. I kind of want to learn how to... I want him to learn the slot. You know, because, I mean, if he learns that slot, man, he's going to be a beast. Tracy Walker. Tracy Walker the third was pretty good for us, honestly. I mean, that boy had 97 tackles, 6 for loss, and a sack. Miles Bryant. See, I like playing man a lot, so we're gonna work on the man. I play a lot of Madden, honestly. Juju Hughes. Let's get him to hybrid. There we go. Now let's see some staff moves, shall we? Alright. Hired. Your Panthers hired Garrett Pratt. So we'll see what happens. Now we're gonna get to re-sign players and then we'll go from there. Let's go next week. Cam Newton retires. Mark Ingram retires. AJ Green, I guess, retired. Marcus Cannon. Nick Folk. Devin McCourty. Trent Williams. Jason Kelsey. Jason Peters. Alright, so Rodney Hudson. AJ Green. Julio Jones. Von Miller. And all these no names. Jimmy Graham retires. Adrian Peterson. So I guess no one wanted any of my guys, which is cool. Now let's see who we're gonna re-sign here. Honestly, the only guy I'm probably gonna re-sign is probably gonna be Jamal Williams. Honestly. But we can talk more about that later. Everyone else I'm pretty good on. Don't really need them. So we can't do trades yet. But Jared Goff is pretty much done with. I'm pretty much gonna trade Mr. Jared Goff this season. Question is, who do I trade him to? The Saints, the Seahawks, Jared Goff with the Seahawks, maybe the Steelers. I'm not gonna trade him to the Texans. Maybe I trade him to the Colts. Trying to get maybe a first round pick out of him. For next season at least. I don't know. Kinda don't want to say trade him to the conference, but if I do, it's probably going to be to the Commanders. Maybe to the Falcons. Giants, maybe. Alright, so let me make a note of this. Let me go write it down. Okay. This is for something else, but alright. Players. teams to trade. Jared Goff to. We have. Alright, let me correct my grammar here. If you hear snoring, that's my grandma. She works really hard. There we go. Alright. So we have the Saints. The Seahawks. The Steelers. Not trading to the Texans. Colts. Commanders. Falcons. Giants. Okay. I'm thinking about probably will have to draft a running back, but maybe I'll keep Jamal Williams. I'm not too sure. I don't really use him. I mean, I kind of do, but it's kind of just like in certain situations. Gabe Davis is a dog. We're gonna have to give him his contract, but I mean, he was pretty consistent this whole season. I mean, 69 catches, 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns is pretty amazing. Amon St. Brown did pretty well as a second option. 43 catches, 699 yards, 5 touchdowns. I mean, he kind of took a step back. There was times where I wasn't really throwing him the ball. But I kind of learned how to play. Well, by play, I mean I kind of learned how to, how to get him open and throw it to him. Jameson Williams is always open, especially in that slot. I mean, he's pretty much a cheat code for us. We did not use DJ Shark at all, honestly. Like, I really don't need him. TJ Hawkinson, I kind of stopped throwing the ball his way a lot of the times. And that's only because, like, I really didn't need to throw him that ball. Like, there would be at times where I'd throw him the ball because he was open, but... My grandma's sleeping. I'm sorry about that, guys. Charles Harris, we'll see how he does. Freaking Aiden Hutchinson was a dog. I might be drafting a defensive tackle soon. But we play a 3-4, so it really doesn't matter. Kavon Chason actually did pretty good in his first season. Didn't really start that much. I mean, in his first season with the Detroit Lions. 6.5 sacks is actually pretty decent. There'll be times where he doesn't get sacks, but there'll be times where he does get sacks. So, I mean, Jamie Collins was pretty good. Don't know if I want to keep him around, though. Might draft a middle linebacker. Malcolm Rodriguez was a beast. Mike Hughes is pretty good. Ariari is pretty good. Jeff Okuda is decent. Tracy Walker was pretty much good. Deshaun Elliott was good as well. Michael Badgley. But we got the 21st pick and the 32nd pick. I'm hoping a middle linebacker falls to us. No, Sewell gets taken. Oh, I got Harry Toto though. They want us to pick up Antonio Johnson? Maybe. Who are my favorites? No, Sewell, Jack Campbell. Don't really need corner. Free safety, thinking about it. Not really a huge need though. I feel like we can probably find someone better somewhere else, you know. But yeah, we'll figure this out. Next up is the off season. Hopefully you guys will want to stick around for that. I'm gonna figure out what to do with Jared Goff here. Gabe Davis is pretty much gonna be a dog for us. Jimmy Collins got 1,000 tackles, which is pretty phenomenal. Aiden Hutchins had 20.5 sacks his first season. And yeah, sports, I hope you're ready. We're going to be doing the off season probably later on, probably tomorrow, maybe. Maybe tomorrow. Because I'm having a lot of fun with this Madden series, but we'll figure it out. I still got to play my basketball games, and I'm going to be editing. I have a video coming out with y'all guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. A new Spider-Man video. Let's go. Okay, yeah. And then we're going to figure out what to do with Aiden Hutchinson. We're going to figure out what to do with Jared Goff. He did win us the Super Bowl, but kind of want to trade him. Because I want Kellen Mond to start. We'll talk about it more probably tomorrow. You just got to remind me. I'll be at work until 4 though, so take that information what you will. What's up? Okay. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna take a middle linebacker. It's either gonna be Noah Sewell or Harry Toto. I really don't see any holes we need to, plug up. Other than that right guard. My receiving core is stacked. My tight end's pretty good. I mean, I still gotta pay him though. My offensive line is pretty good. I gotta get rid of him. He's gonna go. Vital, we're gonna get rid of him somehow. And I feel like we play a 3-4. I mean, left outside linebackers, but I mean, he's 24. Dude, I don't see any holes in our game, dude. Like our oldest guy starter, Michael Brockers and freaking Jimmy Collins. I don't see any holes. We're a young team. Like, we need middle linebacker and right guard. We don't even need quarterback. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, we'll talk more about this later. We won the Super Bowl. It's a great feeling. Off season will be either tomorrow or Friday, but I'm not too sure. I'll catch everyone in the next one. Bye, everyone. Detroit Lions Super Bowl champs. Who would have thought this would be the day? Who would ever thought?